Dragon Ball Super Chapter 87 is finally here, and with it comes the long-awaited conclusion of the Granolah The Survivor saga, but not without giving us one of the biggest surprises that almost no one could predict. The evil emperor himself, Frieza, is back, but with a brand new transformation dubbed as Black Freeza. With almost little to no information, I'm going to do my best to explain what this new transformation is, its origins, how powerful it is, what this means for Frieza's future going forward in Super and more. Let's dive into all things Black Freeza starting now. Since the start of the Granolah The Survivor saga, the main goal for characters such as Granolah and Gas, per Elic's orders, was to use the Cerealian Dragon Balls to make a wish to become the greatest warrior in the universe, apart from the gods. With this wish, Torombo would scan and count every warrior in Universe 7, but there was also a heavy toll. Torombo would have to sacrifice the Wishmaker's lifespan in order for them to acquire this incredible power, since it's based on all the power they would have acquired throughout their journey of life. Both warriors sought out this power with the goal of defeating one single foe, Frieza. Frieza's looming presence throughout this whole saga has been felt from the start, like when Whis mentions that the Oracle Fish suffering from insomnia is a bad omen for the future, or when Elic mentions that the state of things in the universe is shifting, something that the Oracle Fish later in the same chapter would echo in its sleep about how balance is shifting, and that the strongest warrior in the universe would soon rise up, whom all of us at first thought it would be Granolah, but boy were we wrong. In a race to become the greatest warrior in the universe, both Goku and Vegeta take on Granolah and Gas, who dub themselves as such at separate times, even being joined by Granolah when he comes to learn the truth from Minato that Bardock, the father of Goku, saved their lives when Granolah was just a child. However, in Chapter 87, the climax of the saga, Gas, who burned through most of his cells, begins to deteriorate as he continues to fight Goku and Vegeta, whom have been healed and are both in their Ultra forms. This zombified Gas has gone mad to the point where True Ultra Instinct Goku literally breaks his arm and is still able to use it to attack. That's when Vegeta comes to the conclusion that being the strongest is a curse. After Gas realizes he's dying, Frieza drops in to everyone's surprise and in a quick burst kills Gas with relative ease, even going as far as to crush his skull as Gas' entire skin has finally deteriorated, which I just have to say real quick is a pretty brand new badass Frieza moment, and if Super's anime is truly coming back, I hope we get this whole sequence unchanged or altered with Shintani animation. Anyways, Frieza then draws his attention over to Elic, who was the one who contacted him to meet on Planet Cereal. You see, Elic's plan was to have Gas crush Granolah, the Saiyans, and ultimately Frieza in order for the Heaters to take over control of the universe and Frieza's forces. Frieza reveals that Elic is the weakest of his family, and in the heat of the moment, Elic, the one guy who calculated his every move up to now, attacks Frieza and is easily killed. Frieza notices that his fellow Saiyan enemies, Son Goku and Vegeta, are also there on the battlefield, but the two are astounded that Frieza was able to defeat Gas easily, and Vegeta says that Gas had become the strongest in the universe, so by that logic, Frieza should be weaker than Gas. It's revealed by Frieza that he wasn't in the universe when the wish was made, but in another dimension, so he wasn't accounted for, and Goku questions what dimension he was in, to which Frieza says that on one of the many planets he conquered, he found a chamber where time flows differently than in the outside world, essentially the room of spirit and time. Frieza drops the biggest bombshell ever by revealing that when he was in this new room of spirit and time, he was able to train for 10 years, which shook everybody, including readers such as myself. This would mean that the rules of the new room of spirit and time that Frieza found possibly works differently, like if a year passes inside that dimension, it could only equal to 1 day outside in the real world, so Frieza training for 10 years would have to equal 10 days. Now, over on Twitter, I originally thought that Frieza had stumbled upon Meares' room of spirit and time, but that was because we didn't have more information at the time. The reason my mind went there was because back in the Galactic Patrol Prisoner saga, in a bonus chapter centered around Frieza, him and his lackeys are made aware of Moro the Planet Eater ravaging Universe 7 and decide to head towards elsewhere in the universe to avoid confrontation with him. Frieza tells Goku and Vegeta that he couldn't keep losing to them forever, so he was in need of a new power-up, to which he reveals his brand new transformation called Black Freeza, which looks a lot more intimidating than golden and gives me Dark Mewtwo vibes. Frieza reveals that acquiring this transformation took a plenty of toil, meaning that he must have trained intensely while in the newly discovered room of spirit and time. In his new transformation, Frieza blitzes both Goku and Vegeta, who transform into True Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, and one-shots the two of them like nothing. It tells him that while they were fighting Granolah and Gas, Frieza managed to surpass them, but since he was after different targets that he let them off easy and departs with a new chef and waitress. Black Frieza's true power has yet to be seen, but the fact that Frieza was able to grow stronger than True Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta in such a short amount of time is truly terrifying. In a way, the balance of power in Universe 7 has shifted back to how things used to be. Frieza's top dog in the universe again under the gods, of course, and now Goku and Vegeta view him as an obstacle, which is great because I had kind of predicted it in my previous video called Goku's Obstacles that Frieza would serve as someone to elevate Goku to new heights as he continues his journey to perfecting Ultra Instinct in his base. And in a January 2015 issue of V-Jump, series creator Akira Toriyama, while promoting Resurrection of F, made a comment about Frieza, calling him, and I quote, "the most vicious enemy who is most worth defeating." It appears those words ring true today, as I have no doubt in my mind that Frieza, in his black form, could have killed both Goku and Vegeta, especially when you take into account that the two in their Ultra forms could not see how Frieza was able to defeat Gas, although he switched between his base and black in a flash. We're all well aware that Frieza hates Goku and Vegeta, but if he were to kill them, then his avenues for battle and revenge would be gone, considering Frieza's now in the mindset of a warrior rather than full-on evil emperor mode. He understands just how great his potential truly is and is taking full advantage of it. You can say this is thanks to Goku's influence, but it could also be a sign of worse things to come. And with new additions like Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan, the hierarchy of power in Universe 7 continues to change. Broly is still out there with his incredible potential, and Granolah survived past his saga as the strongest in the universe from the point in time his wish was made. Frieza stands above all these fighters, but it won't take long until Goku and Vegeta catch up to Frieza, as we'll see the further evolution of their Ultra forms as Super continues. The bad omen that is Black Freeza is here. What awaits for Frieza as he continues to explore his brand new transformation and its abilities will be frightening to see, considering he may now be able to stand up to the likes of Beerus, the God of Destruction, the strongest fighter in Universe 7 aside from Whis' attendant, and since Beerus has already cleaned Frieza's clock once, it would be interesting to see Frieza get back at the God of Destruction. I'm sure Frieza still harbors some humiliation from that time, so we'll have to wait and see where Toriyama and Toyotaro take the evil ruthless emperor next. Thank you for clicking on this video and watching or listening to it. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and be sure to like and share with other Frieza fans. Thanks once again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.